Hiya, it's the Adventurous Allotmenteer here on my allotment, and today I'm going to be talking about growing ericaceous plants, especially more tender ones where you haven't got like the correct conditions, whether that be the right climate or the correct soil. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this today, and this is yellow sulphur, and this is what I use myself on my crops like my citrus, because citrus is not a crop that you normally associate with growing in the British Isles. And that's not just for the climate, that's not because it gets cold in winter or it doesn't get hot enough in summer. It's because we don't always have the correct soil. And the problem here is our soil on this site is neutral at best. It might even be a bit alkaline, and it causes it could cause major problems when we're trying to grow things like citrus. So today I'm going to add some of this to not only my citrus plant, which is just behind me here, but I'm also going to be adding it to my Azores blueberry, which is also an ericaceous loving plant. So yeah, I have to keep the soil topped up with this stuff because it allows me to grow plants like that, and also to an extent plants like the pineapple guava, which is just over there off camera. And there are plenty of other plants on this allotment that could benefit from this stuff. One being the Chilean guava, and one being the Arbutus unido, the strawberry tree. It seems everything I grow needs ericaceous soil, which is quite a challenge when you haven't got ericaceous soil. But this stuff really works, and if you haven't got ericaceous soil, I do recommend you get sulphur. You can use other things like sulphate of iron. That helps too. And basically, all you do with this, and this is what I'm going to do now, you can't really see because I've set this up out of view of the beds. However, what you basically do is evenly pour this around the bed. If it's in a raised bed, then evenly pour it out the whole area, around the whole area, and gently mix it into the soil. Or you can leave it on top and then nature will work its course, but that will take longer to reach the root. So yeah, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be using some of this, topping it up on my Azores blueberry, which has not seen some ericaceous soil for nearly a year. So obviously that will be going more neutral as time passes, because a lot of the elements that make it ericaceous sort of are washed out of the soil. I think they are anyway. But it's looking okay, but they could do with a bit of help. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this. And I might just top up my citrus as well. And one of the reasons, of course, is due to our climate. As we said before, not great winters, often cold, and citrus really struggle. And you'll find in the UK, in the British Isles, any temperate area, the Pacific Northwest in the US, South Island, New Zealand, anywhere that can grow the hardest citrus varieties, they still struggle to look good come spring, because obviously the plant has not been able to take up the nutrients because it's gone dormant, and citrus really suffer from that because it's a plant that wants to be growing all of the time, and having a dormant period is not really any good for a citrus. So yeah, they often go yellow in the winter, they drop leaves, they look a bit awful, to be honest. And that's certainly something that I've noticed in an area, another place where I've planted citruses. It's looking a bit sorry for itself at the moment, and because it hasn't been warm, they haven't been able to release those nutrients into the stems. So this helps anyway. This helps speed up the situation. So I would recommend it, like I say, just an even dose around the plant's roots, and it should help it. It's something you're going to be redoing every few months. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you like the video. Please subscribe to my channel, that helps. And give us a comment as well. What do you do with your citrus? What do you do with your ericaceous plants? Especially those of you who are not on ericaceous soil or on neutral soil. How do you get past that problem? Other than, say, growing in pots. If you grow it in the ground, how do you get past the problem? Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time, and yeah, take care.